This year marks my 10th time doing NaNoWriMo, and I actually think this is the year that I've learned the most. Hey guys, I'm Kate, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 29 of NaNoWriMo. OMG. In honor of the end of November, I really wanted to talk about the 5 lessons that I've learned from this NaNoWriMo. This one. Because I truly have learned so much. I've done so many new things this year, and it's amazing after 10 years or 9 years of doing NaNoWriMo that on the 10th year I can still be learning. So let's get into it. Here are my 5 lessons learned this NaNoWriMo. The first one is get involved. And I know that, like, obviously, I've talked about getting involved before. Love the forums, love Twitter, love all this stuff, okay? I'm not talking about that. I mean getting involved in a totally different way this year, and it has been amazing. And I'm talking about the YouTube community and also being a municipal liaison. It was so cool because this is the first year that I felt like I had an active community with me each day that I was talking to and engaging with, and you guys helped me workshop a lot of the problems that I was having in my novel, which is an amazing thing that the community can give you, and not necessarily something that I had felt before, because I have a hard time usually sharing what I'm writing, and that was the case all the other times, all my other NaNoWriMos. I'd love to listen to other people and what they were writing about, but kind of forcing myself into this situation where I shared more openly actually kind of helped crowdsource some of the problems that I was going through, and that's going to lead into another one of the lessons learned, but it really has been just so eye-opening. So I guess the ultimate lesson learned here is just the power of stepping out of your comfort zone and sharing and engaging with other people in ways that you haven't before. And I mentioned also being an ML has taught me so much about how to help other people, but also how to help myself. And I'm talking specifically about writing pep talks. And I would encourage everyone to try this at least once. Write your own pep talk. Try and write a pep talk that you would give to other people stuck in the situation that you're in. Like you were running out of story, and I know some of you guys had the same situation that I did, or you were at that midway slump or something. Try and write a pep talk that you would give to someone else experiencing it. I learned that I pepped myself up. There was something about thinking that I was doing it for someone else that tricked me into being able to motivate myself. It's really weird. I don't know why it works, but I would say give it a try. I will definitely be doing that next year. And also being a municipal liaison gave me an excuse for my constant excitement and like obsession with NaNoWriMo, so I'm glad I found something I could channel it into. For writing specifically, I learned 2 things, and one of them is the power of the short story. And you guys, when I talked about the crowdsourcing before, you guys are really the ones who gave me that idea. You guys gave me all sorts of ideas, and you said, try this, try this, try this. I tried a bunch of them, and it's amazing what new things you can discover after having written for so many years. But writing short stories, even if they have no purpose other than a little bit of character building or a little bit of world building, it has made such a difference on how I feel about my story, how I feel about the characters. I'm not only going to be doing this again for next NaNoWriMo or the next camp, I will do it for all of my stories because it made me look at things in a totally different way. I know some people do bios or questionnaires and all sorts of other things to help flesh out their characters in their world, but there's nothing like the act of actual writing to help you with your writing. And it's like, blowing my mind. The other cool writing thing I learned this year is that NaNoWriMo is an excellent time to try out new genres. I struggled a lot. I think I can say that. That is definitely true. I struggled this November with a sci-fi story because I'd never written one before, and to be honest, though I've read a bit of sci-fi, I do not read it that much. So I don't know why, honestly. I thought it was a good idea to try it, but I'm very glad I did. One of the great reasons to try out a new genre in NaNoWriMo is that when else are you going to have so many other writers who write in that genre there to help you doing the same thing? I've talked about it before, but it's hard to find a writing community sometimes. That's part of the reason I love NaNoWriMo. And so to have that group of people who write in a genre that you want to start writing in or want to try out writing in, that you can ask them for tips and you can go to the forums specific for the genre and look at the questions and the answers and the ideas that people come up with, that's awesome. Why not try it during Nano? And the last thing I learned was that daily vlogging is hard. I actually learned a lot from daily vlogging. I've likened it to almost making mini short stories for yourself, which gets your brain thinking in different kind of creative ways than writing a novel does, but also having to make sure that I not only wrote every day, but I also made a video every day really helped me with time management. It is truly amazing, especially because I'd have some days where I didn't allow myself to start making a video, which I felt was somewhat more of an obligation, needing to have enough time to make sure that I got a video in for the day, but also got the writing in advance of the video really helped me compartmentalize when I needed to do certain activities. And I'm hoping that I can take these habits that I've built with the daily vlogging and the daily writing moving forward. Alright, so those are the 5 things I learned this NaNoWriMo. Getting involved in new and fun ways, writing pep talks, trying out a new genre, the power of short stories, and even better time management skills. Those are the 5 kind of lessons that I took from this NaNoWriMo. And that's also my question for you guys for today. What are the lessons that you learned this NaNoWriMo? Do you have anything that you did this year that you're going to take forward? Or conversely, do you have anything that you tried out this NaNoWriMo that taught you a lesson but that you wouldn't do in future NaNoWriMos? Please comment down below and let me know. I would absolutely love to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go and head to my write-in. I will see y'all tomorrow for day 30. Bye.